Los Angeles is full of tons of celebrities, but who do I want to meet? Myself. I haven't met myself yet. I just want to clear the air a bit. Maybe some of you saw. So, if you've been following my Instagram, you may have noticed that I've been just kind of like shit posting. That is all of this is an attempt to break down the walls, the barriers that I have. I want to let everything out so that I can be somebody that lets everything out. The hardest thing to do if you want to be an artist is put yourself out there and be honest. When I was in college, I thought to myself, oh, I could never be in a band. That's not me. People would laugh at me. That's embarrassing, And then as I'm thinking about that, I'm like, well, why shouldn't I be in a band? And then I made a band with my brother. And I posted this music video. Don't smile, Going to college the next day after posting that video online, I was just thinking, for some reason, I thought everyone's gonna fucking hate me. These people are gonna be like, who the fuck does this guy think he is? And ever since then, that adrenaline of like, holy shit, I just fucking got a new talisman, I found a new fucking talisman or some shit. I'm adding pieces to this puzzle. Yeah, so last night I posted a video in a drunken stupor. I don't want to rewatch it because I was kind of drunk and rambly. But I basically said that all my dreams had died.
I remember telling people right before this whole pandemic started that all my dreams had died. I don't give a shit.
I'm not saying that in a way that's supposed to be super sad or anything. It's just, I feel bad because my friend Scott called me and he was all like worried. And I don't want to make people worried. That doesn't feel good. And then I deleted the video because I felt I was like, now I'm insecure, which maybe rightfully so, I should be, but I'm just saying, what were my dreams? Let's talk about that for a second. What were my dreams? I don't know. I don't even remember what my dreams were. That's how long ago they died. I talked about this with my Aunt Mindy. We had the plan of an 8-year-old.
Usually about 7 or 8 years old, and you have a plan for your life. And then you grow up, and yet you still have the plan of an 8-year-old.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, a series of events happens, and then you're always Ben, but you're Ben on a different path.
So my dreams, they died. Last year, before the pandemic, my dreams died. And it wasn't sad. I just kind of let go of a lot of things that I was like, oh, I really want, Oh, I really want a TV show. I don't want a show just to have a show. I don't want a movie just to make a movie. I'm in a new world of I'm expressing myself, and if it doesn't meet that criteria of me feeling like I've just, found a new talisman, I'm not that interested in it anymore. Yesterday I posted, I said, if you lived in my mind for 1 second, you would shit your pants. And, do I mean that? Probably. No, I don't know. I like saying the thing that cuts. Because what's the point? What's the point of being boring? What I was feeling like is like, wow, the fucking amount of just shit I think about that is so not in this world is crazy. I'll just be walking down the street and like, I'm literally just seeing like, do you know what I mean? Like, I walk down the streets and I'm just like, everything is just happening so fast. And it's like all that stuff is just in my head, like circulating, like all day. I could explain it like this a little bit. Let's say that is me. Here's the first level of art. There's a little blue dot. There's a blue dot in my soul. And then it just keeps growing and growing until you see it's starting to come out. It's starting to come out and spill out into the world. You know, like this, everything around, that's the world, okay? Now let's do another experiment, okay? Let's say that's me again, all right? Now we're gonna take the red, okay? And then we got a little dot here. But then you see, it's the same thing. It spills out. It's coming out of my head into the world. And then what gets pretty interesting too, now what if we have a blue dot in the stomach and then that also spills out and goes into the world. Now the stuff around here where it's intersecting, that stuff is going to be probably the best stuff. But it's not so much about good or bad at this point. It's just about getting it out. So we talked about the inside, what's going on inside. Now here's the external factors. So there we have me again. And then these are all things that are happening in the world. And they just spill in. As they spill in, there's some insanity, but it's all pretty exciting. So then you got that, you know. That's a little bit different than this or this. These are a little more pure. And then there's this. I wouldn't envy anybody in that world. I guess that is me, but there's a lot of external factors there. Yeah, so honestly, what am I trying to say? I'm just trying to say that my dreams are dead, but I'm on a mission to express myself as honestly as I can, because I think that with all the tools that I have, I'm definitely getting out a lot of this stuff. So that's what it is. That's all that matters. Getting this stuff out is all that matters to me currently. But of course, my main other goal is to have a pool. I want to get this stuff out and then jump in a pool and swim. That's all I want to do. And it's going to happen. Everything's opening up. Let's fucking do it.